Hello guys, welcome to the ORES Plus Mod Showcase version 7.0. There are just too many features that I missed, but I mean, I'm just doing this because I want to, and besides, you guys seem to like it since the last video I made reviewing this mod just got like 20 views or something. I guess people like this content, whatever. Anyways, and also, I forgot and I just realized these ores can be smelted in blast furnaces. The smeltables specifically. Anyways, the first up is aluminum. So once you mine this ore, you get aluminum itself. You get the ore itself, basically what every smeltable here does. And then you can put it in your blast furnace or just regular furnace to then get the aluminum ingot, which can be used to craft the block and a few other things, but I forgot. So yeah, and then this is what the aluminum ingot looks like, and then yeah, with it, this is what the block looks like. And yeah, and sorry if you're hearing any cuts or reverbs, though that issue gets on my nerves. I'll just go put this back. So yeah, once you mind, anyways, so yeah, I hopefully didn't cut that part out, and hopefully you're not hearing any reverb too. So yeah, next up is tin. So once you mine tin ore, you get the ore itself. That's what any smeltable here would do, and you can put your custom SF ore in your furnace and then get the tin ingot, which looks like this. Pretty cool. And you can use it to craft the tin block. Looks a lot like tile. Looks a lot like a tile block. Not looks a lot like tiles. That actually, I think it would make sense. But yeah, it also sounds like diamond too. I'd say that. And next up, oh wait, I have to take this out of the furnace. And yeah, so next up is silver. Once you break a block of silver ore, you get what is this called again? You get silver ore, and then you can put your silver in the furnace to then get the silver ingot, which I'll show you in just a minute. And with it, you can craft the silver block. Whoops. Sounds like diamonds, I guess. Unfortunately, you can't uncraft it. You can't uncraft the block, so it's yeah. And this is what the silver ingot looks like. And yeah. Next up is lead. It's not really lead. It doesn't drop a lead. It drops lead. Anyways, so yeah, once you break a block of lead ore, you get the ore itself because it's a smeltable, and all smeltables do that, I guess. And then you can put it in the furnace to get the lead ingot. It looks like this. I'll just put get the lead ingot. Hold on, I have to put it here. And then with it, you can craft the lead block that was kind of like that. That almost became a tongue twister, and it looks like bricks and sounds like diamonds. Pretty useful for building stuff, I guess. The last smeltable we'll be talking about is nickel ore. Once you break a block of this ore, you get nickel. You get the ore itself. Sorry about that. And then you can put it in the blast furnace or furnace. You then get the nickel ingot, and then you can use it to craft the nickel block. The nickel block, which looks like this and sounds like diamond. I know I don't have to go on the sounds, but I just want to. And then yeah. I think that was all the smeltables. That was all the smeltables. So yeah, and also, if I forgot any ores, let me know in the comment section. Oh yeah, that music. I tried to look. I was told that there were 15 new ores in the game, but it seems like but I could only get 14 of them. For example, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. I'm not counting. Anyway, so yeah, I'll just put this furnace. And now, next step is uranium. Once you break a block of uranium ore, you get the uranium crystal. I'll call it that. And yes, these ores take a really long time to mine, so it's ideal you use haste or get one of the custom pickaxes. So yeah, and then once you get enough uranium crystals, you can't put in the furnace, but you can do the next best thing: create the block, or the mining drill upgrade free, or dog upgrade free. So yeah. Anyways, let me just go create, and then this is what the block looks like. Die block. Well, no, sorry, this music is a bit too loud. I'm losing patience. No, I'm not losing patience, but yeah, I'll just leave it at 1. Anyways, next up is amber. Hold on. So yeah, once you mine amber, once you break a block of amber ore, you get the amber gemstone. I'll call it that. That's why it's only called the amber. And you can also mine these ores with your hand. You don't need a pickaxe. I'm just using it for style. So yeah. Oh, sorry, here's a reverb there. Trying to stop it. So yeah. Enough of those cave sounds. I am not afraid of them, but they're just really annoying. And then this is what the amber block looks like. Huh? I'm worried if you're hearing any reverbs, that's the one. Anyways, I'm gonna stop complaining about the reverbs, and now let's get on to alexandrite. So next up is alexandrite, like I said. So once you break a block of alexandrite ore, you get the alexandrite gemstone, and then with enough of it, you can then craft a block. And then with enough alexandrite, you can then craft a block. The block of alexandrite, or just alexandrite block. You can also use it to craft the rainbow gem. But yeah, and then the block is crafted with 9 of them, with 9 of the alexandrite gemstones. And then the tile block, I almost said tiles at first, is crafted with 4 of them. Oh, and I forgot to mention the amber tile block. So this is what it looks like, crafted with 4 of them, and then yeah. Oh, I'll just put this back. No, I think it's about time I do time set. So I think it's pretty lonely. It's pretty lonely without the I guess that's good. So next up is sapphire. So once you mine sapphire, you get the sapphire gemstone. I was about to say sapphire and then cut myself off like what I did in like part 5.0, I don't remember. I know my future self might get mad at me, but who cares? So yeah, and then you can use sapphire to create the sapphire block. Sounds like diamond, looks horrible. And the tile block, created with 4, and then get this, and then yeah, that was sapphire. And there's also tools for this ore, along with ruby right there. No, that's in the part. Along with ruby right here. So yeah, I'll let you. They're in the extras though, right? Right there. And next up is emerald. I know emerald is vanilla Minecraft ore, but this mod adds stuff to it, so why not? And besides, this gives it 15 ores. So yeah. Anyways, once you break a block of emerald ore, regular emerald ore or deep slate emerald ore, you get the emerald gem. You get emerald. You get some emeralds along with the Y. And yeah. Everyone knows about this emerald block. Of course, you can't mine it with your hand. That would make no sense. And then with with 4 of them, you can then craft the tile block. I almost said tiles. And then the emerald. Yeah, like for example, you can craft the emerald tile. No, the emerald tiles. No. And then yeah. There's also emerald tools, but I'll get onto that later. Next up is iridescent. So once you break a block, oh, I just got aware this video might get cut off. But anyways, once you break a block of iridescent ore, you get the iridescent powder. And you might be and you're definitely not thinking it. You definitely know what you can do with iridescent ore. Seacup, what can you do with No, you can do everything with it. So yeah. Anyways, once you mine enough iridescent ore. Actually, I'll just do such effect, inspect, I know this is gonna take forever. I think haste to 1 will. So yeah, once you mine, no, I'm not restarting it. And then with enough, you can then craft the iridescent. I was about to say iridescent block, but no, iridescent crystal. And then with the iridescent crystal, you can craft the iridescent block. With 9 of them, and then with 4 iridescent crystals, you can then craft the iridescent tile block. Surprisingly, sounds like glass because the majority of the tiles here sound like stone or basically nothing, which I think is pretty surprising. And then I only get 6 from that? Wow, that's pretty cringe. And then yeah, that was iridescent. Next up is ruby. You can craft tools with this ore, like I mentioned earlier. So yeah, once you break a block of ruby ore, you get the ruby gemstone. Looks like this. And then with the ruby gemstone, you can then craft. And then with ruby, you can then craft the ruby block. Hold on. You can then craft the ruby block. My favorite one here. And then you can also craft the ruby tile block, which looks like this. It sounds like stone. Next up is cinnabar. Once you mine cinnabar, you get cinnabar ore. And don't let this ore's raw texture, this item's raw texture fool you. You cannot smelt it, sadly. So it's a useless ore. We don't have any smeltable, so I can keep it in there, but yeah, whatever. And then next up is amber. Just kidding, I just put this here because I want to. Next up is fool's gold. Once you mine fool's gold, not fool's gold. So yeah, once you mine fool's gold ore, you get the ore itself. You can put it in the furnace and it does absolutely nothing. So yeah, fool's gold is relatively useless. Last but not least, or I should say next up, so it doesn't sound mean, is topaz. Once you break a block of topaz ore, you get this gemstone, which is aka the topaz gemstone. I don't know why I'm saying this, it. So yeah, and then with it, you can then craft a topaz block, the topaz tile block, and maybe a few other things. So yeah, I think that I should end the video now, since yeah, it feels like the video's just gonna cut off as soon as I'm done speaking. So anyways, I'll see you in the extras video.